A rocket ride to fame, introducing iShowSpeed. You know the name? Millions of subscribers. But who is iShowSpeed really? Let's dive deeper into the phenomenon that has taken the internet by storm. Millions more watching his every move. His streams are a spectacle, drawing in viewers from all corners of the globe. He's loud, he's energetic, he's wildly popular, especially with young people. His charisma and high-energy antics keep his audience hooked session after session. He's built an empire on gaming and entertainment. From his humble beginnings, he has grown into a brand, a name synonymous with excitement and unpredictability. But there's another side to this story, a darker side. Fame comes with its own set of challenges and controversies. iShowSpeed has had his fair share of both. iShowSpeed's rise to fame was meteoric. His journey from obscurity to stardom was swift and spectacular. He exploded onto the scene, gaining a massive following almost overnight. His subscriber count skyrocketed and his influence grew exponentially. His over-the-top personality and gaming content resonated with a young audience. They found in him a relatable figure, someone who spoke their language and shared their passions. He became a star, but with that stardom came a responsibility he seemed ill-equipped to handle. The pressures of fame, the constant scrutiny, and the weight of expectations took their toll. Behind the scenes, iShowSpeed is just a young man navigating the complexities of sudden fame. His journey is a testament to the highs and lows of internet stardom. Despite the challenges, his fans remain loyal, cheering him on through every twist and turn. They see him not just as a streamer, but as an inspiration. As he continues to evolve, iShowSpeed is more than just a name. He is a symbol of the digital age, a pioneer in the world of online entertainment. And so, the story of iShowSpeed continues, a journey of passion, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. Crossing the line. Controversies that defined a career. From the start, controversy wasn't just a part of iShowSpeed's brand, it was his brand. He built his persona around pushing boundaries and challenging norms, often stepping into the realm of the offensive and the outrageous. He seemed to court it, thrive on it. His fans were drawn to his unfiltered raw energy and his willingness to say and do what others wouldn't dare. There was the sexist rant, the homophobic outburst, the blatant misogyny. Each incident was more shocking than the last, pushing the envelope further and further. Each incident sparked outrage, but it also, inexplicably, seemed to fuel his popularity. The more he was criticized, the more his followers rallied around him, seeing him as a rebel against political correctness. He issued apologies, of course. These apologies were often as controversial as the incidents themselves, with some seeing them as genuine and others as mere damage control. Sometimes they seemed sincere, other times less so, but the cycle continued. His apologies were dissected and debated, adding more fuel to the fire. Outrageous behavior followed by a public apology, followed by more outrageous behavior. It was a never-ending loop that kept his name in the headlines and his brand in the spotlight. It became a pattern, a predictable and, frankly, tiresome one. Yet, despite the fatigue, people couldn't look away. The controversies that defined his career also defined the audience's relationship with him, a mix of fascination and frustration. The ripple effect. When bad behavior impacts millions, it's easy to dismiss iShowSpeed's antics as just that antics. He's playing a character, right? It's all an act. But the impact of his words and actions are very real. Millions of young, impressionable eyes are watching him, emulating him. When he makes light of serious issues like sexism and homophobia, he normalizes that behavior. He sends a message that it's okay to treat people with disrespect, to engage in harmful stereotypes, and that message is incredibly dangerous, particularly for his young audience. Cancel culture, or consequence culture, holding influencers accountable. Now before you fire off that angry tweet, let's be clear. This isn't about cancel culture. This isn't about silencing someone because you disagree with them. This is about accountability. It's about recognizing that words have power and actions have consequences. When you have a platform as large as iShowSpeed's, you have a responsibility to use it wisely. You have a responsibility to consider the impact of your words and actions on your audience. And when you fail to do so, there should be consequences. This isn't just about iShowSpeed. This is about all influencers, all content creators who have cultivated a following. It's about recognizing the immense power they wield, the influence they have over their audiences. With great power comes great responsibility. It's a cliché, sure, but it's a cliché for a reason. It's a reminder that words have weight, that actions have ripple effects, It's a call to use your platform for good, to lift people up, not tear them down. Beyond the bottom line, why platforms must act. In today's digital age, the influence of social media platforms extends far beyond mere entertainment or communication. These platforms have become integral to our daily lives, shaping opinions, spreading information, and even influencing societal norms. Of course, none of this happens in a vacuum. The actions and policies of these platforms have real-world consequences, affecting millions of users worldwide. Platforms like YouTube and Twitch are complicit. They are not just passive conduits for content, they actively shape the kind of content that gets promoted and seen by millions. They profit from this behavior, from the clicks and views generated by controversy. Controversial content often drives higher engagement, leading to more ad revenue and higher profits for these companies. They have a financial incentive to look the other way, to turn a blind eye to the harm being done. This creates a dangerous cycle where harmful content is perpetuated and even encouraged, but their responsibility goes beyond the bottom line. They are not just businesses, they are stewards of a digital public square. They have a moral obligation to create a safe and inclusive environment for all users. This means actively working to remove harmful content and fostering a community where everyone feels welcome. They need to take a stand against hate speech, against discrimination, and against the kind of toxic behavior that has become all too common. This is not just about protecting their brand, it's about protecting their users against the kind of toxic behavior that has become all too common. By implementing stricter policies and using advanced technologies to detect and remove harmful content, platforms can make a significant impact. They must prioritize the well-being of their users over short-term profits. Only then can they truly fulfill their role as responsible digital citizens. A generation at stake. The true cost of toxic content. We can't underestimate the impact of this. We're talking about a generation growing up online, consuming content that often normalizes harmful behavior. We're talking about young people who are still forming their values, their understanding of the world. The messages they internalize now will have a lasting impact. We need to ask ourselves, what kind of world are we creating when we allow this kind of behavior to go unchecked? What kind of future are we building? Time for a new playbook. Encouraging positive influence. It's not enough to simply criticize. We need to offer alternatives, to highlight creators who are using their platforms for good. We need to amplify voices that are promoting positivity, inclusivity, and respect. We need to show young people that there's another way, that you don't have to be hateful to be successful. We need to celebrate creators who are using their platforms to make the world a better place, to inspire hope, and to promote understanding. Building a better internet, our shared responsibility. This is a shared responsibility. It's on the creators, it's on the platforms, and it's on us, the viewers. We need to be more discerning about the content we consume, the creators we support. We need to hold them accountable for their words and actions. We need to demand better. We need to demand a digital world that is safe, inclusive, and respectful for all. The future of the internet, and perhaps even the world, depends on it.